Okay, please bear with me. Today I'm using a slightly different microphone. I'm using the microphone in my headphones because I kind of liked the way it sounded because it was like clearer. It sounds like you're on a call with me, but I think that's fine because the other option is having it sound like you're in a room with me, and that's like not as clear. So I don't know. If you hate the way this microphone sounds, please let me know. Sound off in the comments. Not that this playthrough has gotten a lot of comments at all. Really, it hasn't gotten any comments at all. So, uh, yeah, I haven't recorded this game in a month. Let's hop right back into it and see if we can finish Case 4. So, Mr. Falls throwing the witness off of the bridge? That is clearly impossible. Gwa! Order, order. What is the meaning of this? Dahlia Hawthorne. You jumped in the Eagle River intentionally. What? What is this? Indeed. What do you mean by such a ridiculous remark? Yes, it's ridiculous. My sister was there to help me. She had her gun and handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping into a raging river like that, though, would have been suicide. Perhaps, but still, that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident that you could handle the swift current, but even more so, the witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river. Okay, then what was it? What was so important that she'd want to jump into the river? The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. She's alive, and it explains the fact why she's alive. Yeah, so it has a little something to do with this. Probably. I'm just guessing. I'm just a wild guess. No, that's pretty obvious. Something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. Mia suddenly from Texas. I don't know what I'm doing. Ah! No, it can't be. What, Edgeworth, you knew about this? The $2 million. She was going to keep it all for himself. Himself? Herself. Sepia tone flashback. She forced Mr. Falls to help her fake the kidnapping. Bang. Sploosh! Into the river. At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river, with the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack. Her Fjallraven Konkin backpack. That's simply ridiculous. Remember, half the girls in my high school had those backpacks. Alright, serious time. 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old. Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan? This woman is a demon. Just cutting straight to the point. And there was one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well? But she was a detective then. You're saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping? Precisely. I'm sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder. What do you mean by that? On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister Dahlia, and then she told her what she was planning to do. Tell the whole truth. Yeah, tell the whole truth, as she wrote in her note. That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill two birds with one stone, a plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne. I'm excited. She's hiding behind that little parasol, and she's gonna turn around and be evil. Ready? Oh, that's pretty normal, but still kind of evil. Forgive me, it's just hilarious. I'm evil now, so I have to be British. You amuse me, woman. Miss Mia Fey. You can certainly weave an exciting tale, naturally. You have the evidence to back it up, don't you? Evidence? What do you think this is, an Ace Attorney game? Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. That at 14 I plotted it with Mr. Falls and my sister. Well, and one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't provide evidence to at least show that... Well, Miss Faye? I'm Kermit now. What a joke. You, Miss Faye? Are you stupid or something? I was really hoping she would have some evil face. No. Still the same face. How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have decisive proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Whatever. Well, it seems that we've come to the end. To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I'm forced to reject the assertions made by the defense. Hair flip. Of course you are. Well, that's the end of the game. No. Time to drink your coffee. I'm drinking my coffee right now. Without evidence, the trial is over. Who decided that? Not me. Coffee. Come on now, kitten. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? For example, even if there's no evidence, there's still testimony. Because we're gonna get Mr. Fall's testimony. On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Fall's stolen car and then went to meet with him. I'm terrible at doing this accent. Okay, I'll stop. Disguised as her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right? Yeah. In that case, there's only one answer, right? There's only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Obi-Wan Kenobi. No. Who's the one person that can testify to that demon woman crimes? It is... Gumshoe. Da-da. You're right. The worst beatboxing this side of the Mississippi. Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Terry Falls. The defendant? There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. It is his trial, after all. You should get the chance to speak. Any of you guys read Canoe the Stranger? Where, like, the second half of it is a trial, and he's going like, it's my trial, I should be allowed to speak sometime. And that person is Terry Falls. Camus' such a Chad. He's the Giga Chad of philosophers. I love him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what's your take on this? Why not? The prosecution has no objection. Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand. This is my last chance, Mr. Falls. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope. We do not grant you the rank of master. Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes? I don't believe it. No way. I can't. I feel too bad for Terry. I'm not going to do that voice for the whole thing. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me. Mr. Falls, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but please stop chewing on that ball and chain thing. Dahlia is very much alive, and you were used for $2 million. That's not true. Mr. Falls, there's only one question I want the answer to. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne? Or was it Dahlia Hawthorne? Dahlia, did you betray me? 5 years ago she promised never ever betray each other. Terry. Dahlia, it's true. You are alive. You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad. Tell the truth, the real truth. I believed in you. I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. Know what? But there is one thing that I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. What a cold... Oh, oh, God. Okay, I don't know if I'm ready for this. God, eek! I'm sorry. I apologize. Ooh, 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 water, please. Can't talk, need water. Huh. Oh well, I guess it'll have to be my coffee instead. At least it'll match the way he's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitterer than hell itself. Ooh, that just made me more thirsty. That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. I was in front of bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on bridge. I watched my car from bridge. I never put no body in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked, then she left. That that was Valerie, not my Dahlia. Mr. Foss, you're covering for her. Do you think she would do the same for you? Objection. That's enough, Miss Fay. His last statement was a fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial. Well then, Miss Fay, please proceed with your cross-examination. Is this how you wanted to end, Mr. Falls? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence. There's only one person who can stop it. You, kitten, I think. What do you mean you think? Who Terry Falls saw. That day, 4 p.m. According to the note, the meeting was supposed to take place at 4:30. You certainly arrived early, didn't you? It was raining. Already dark, too. You waited on the bridge for 30 minutes? Eagle Mountain, that spot. Strong, strong memories. Why did he just clam up? Could it be he's hiding something here? He wasn't there, so I waited on bridge. You were quite early, so you waited on the bridge, correct? Yeah, I like waiting. I'm used to it. I'm sure he is. Zebra Boy waited 5 years to ask a single question, to find out why a woman betrayed him. To him, 30 minutes must have been like a blink of the eye. I watched my car from bridge. I never put no body in that car. Don't put nobody. Get into my car. No, that's not how the song goes. That bridge, other side is broken. Nobody can come, so I was watching car. What else were you... Edgeworth, why'd you sigh? That wasn't very respectful. I wonder what's on the other side of the broken bridge, anyway. I don't know. Foreshadowing to Case 5, maybe? There's a small shrine up on the mountain. Yeah, foreshadowing Case 5, maybe? A little bit? A little foreshadowing, maybe? Anyway, nobody came. No car, nothing. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. It went everywhere. So, when she came, was it a lot? Are you certain that it was Valerie Hawthorne? I never lie. It's the truth. It was Valerie. I remembered her. No, you didn't. Why'd you make her wear a scarf as identification? Sorry, I told a little lie. Damn right you did. But the woman I met, she was different from the woman standing here now. She was different. It was Valerie. We talked, then she left. What did you talk to her about, anyway? Mr. Falls. Valerie told the truth about the kidnapping 5 years ago. She said someone needed to take the blame for it. That was all I could think to do. She said that. That's why she lied. Got me the death penalty. And you were satisfied with that answer, witness? Dahlia died. It was my fault, but I don't really remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I did push her in. It don't matter no more. Either way, my Dahlia, my sweet teen angel, dead. But you just saw that she isn't dead. After Valerie talked to me on bridge, nothing left to live for. That was Valerie, not my Dahlia. How can you be so sure? It was raining at the time, and sunset that day was at 5 o'clock. It would have already been pretty dark on that mountain at 4:30. Please, Mr. Falls, this is your last chance. You've already taken the fall once for something you didn't do. That woman. It wasn't Dahlia. Stop right there. What more needs to be said? Even if it means the death penalty, even if it means taking the blame for murder, you'll still do whatever is necessary to protect. Excuse me. I know it's obvious, but he's clearly lying. He's been cursed by Dahlia Hawthorne. Okay, I'm gonna get serious now, because, believe it or not, this is the end of the case. I'm just gonna take a break from doing commentary here, because this is the way the case is gonna end. And I don't know, it's a very serious moment, so I just don't want to, I don't feel like I want to be silly at the same time, so here goes nothing. I'm not even sure I'm prepared for this. Unforgivable, that witch. Mr. Armando, we were so close to the truth. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, kitten. It's my fault! It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself. Don't cry, kitten. You're going to make my coffee all salty. I knew it. I knew I wasn't cut out for this. Mia, don't you get it? You can't cry yet. Jesus! What'd you do that for? The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. Mr. Armando! No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. Then you file them away and eventually forget them. One year later, in this very same courthouse, I myself got wrapped up in that case. Phoenix, Wright? Oh, we haven't seen the last of Dahlia. I don't know why I'm singing. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect, angelic smile on her face. It was finally all over. At least, that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all this. And that's the end of Case 4. I hope you enjoyed it. Uh, I'm pretty excited for Case 5. It's going to be a wild journey. So, thanks for sticking around for Case 4. I hope, yeah, I already said this, but I hope you enjoyed it. And if I can just have the patience to finish Case 5, because it's going to be long. It took me so long to finish the shortest case in the game, so I'm not sure how long this one is going to take. But I don't know. I hope it was worth it. I hope somebody out there enjoyed watching this, and just Case 5 is kind of epic. It's kind of one of the most epic cases in the entire series, so I figured I was not doing this game justice if I stopped before even finishing it. So yeah, I plan to finish this game at some point, but it's probably going to take a long time. So we'll see. Anyways, thank you. Take care. Goodbye.